But first, we gotta get to the breaking news, y'all. Per Pete Thamel, Sherrone Moore has been fired by Michigan. The firing is set to be for cause. Michigan head coach Sherrone Moore has been terminated with cause effective immediately following a university investigation. Credible evidence was found that Coach Moore engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member,
And he was arrested
Keep in
and
mind,
he was later
he's
arrested.
married. He's married with
with
kids.
3 kids. He has 3 kids.
Guys,
Yeah.
what are
That's
going to be the ramifications of this Sherrone Moore firing? What are y'all thoughts on it? And where does Michigan go from here?
I think one, he should have never been the head coach in the first place. So they kind of lucked out in getting rid of him. I know they're 9-3, but they have a better roster than 9-3. Um, I, I was shook whenever Jacob sent us the news in the chat. Um, I don't know where they go. I mean, all of the good coaches are
This
super
comes at a really bad time for Michigan. A
horrible time.
bad time.
I mean, you can go get Jed. I stay at a job for 3 years, fish, but this is his third year at Washington, so it's coming up about time for him to leave the program. Um, John Gruden, I saw some of the boosters want him, but I mean, I get you lost to Ohio State. It happens, bro. You haven't lost in 5 years, but you ain't got to throw your life away because of a loss. Like it happens, man. You'll bounce back.
Well, if to be fair, all of that was probably happening way before that,
That's right, because they've been
and they're
investigating
just
for.
now coming
they've
to
been
light
investigating
about
it
it.
for about yeah. They've been investigating it for about 3 weeks. Like
Oh, they had all the information.
they said, mid-November.
They were waiting to see if he won or lost the game, and he lost. So they said release the file.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. If Michigan would have beat Ohio State, they'd be in the playoffs right now. They wouldn't have made the Big Ten title game, but they'd be in the playoffs right now. Do
The
y'all
Tennessee.
think
only
he would have been fired if that was the case?
the only thing that makes me think he would have been fired regardless was the word in the report where it said he was fired for cause like whatever what do you say, like criminal investigation. So
Yeah,
obviously what he did was like whatever he did do with the staffer and the ways that he went about it. It's obviously like pretty
that or
shit.
because it's for cause, they fire him with no buyout. He gets no money.
Oh,
No,
for sure. Yeah,
he
they
gets nothing.
terminated.
It's
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying they could be saying it's for cause because of these criminal actions, and they're just trying to find a way to fire him without.
I mean, yeah, he was arrested today, so I think it goes deeper than just waiting on the game.
Does it?
No pun intended, but
I'm sure the Michigan boosters have the police department in their pocket. They have the second richest man in the world as their biggest booster. He could be like, "Yo, I'll give you 100 grand if you go arrest your own more."
he's the richest now.
I know. I'm just trolling about everything.
I, it's
It's just
interesting
crazy.
to it's interesting to think about the coaching search because like obviously like Lane Kiffin, James Franklin, like John Summerall are pretty set. But you got to remember too, like just because these guys got hired doesn't mean they can't leave. Remember, Manny Diaz was the head coach at Temple for 2 weeks before he went to Miami.
What the fuck?
So just because they got hired doesn't mean a guy can't leave. Like Manny Diaz got hired. Remember, he left. He left Miami's DC to be Temple's head coach for 2 weeks, and then Miami fired Mark Richt, and he went to Miami. But Mark Richt retired, and then he went to Miami.
Why doesn't Michigan go get Manny Diaz?
No, I think Michigan should go get Jesse Minter.
I don't care about Michigan. It's just
Would they
another
have? They would
name.
have to wait, right? How would that timeline work?
No, no, no. So only NFL teams have to wait. College can go like talk to him right now because the Lions QB coach is going to be Iowa State's OC,
He's a tight ends coach.
tight ends coach. Yeah, so college guys can talk to the NFL coaches right now. Just NFL guys have to wait till the playoffs to interview coordinators, and they can't talk to head coaches until after the season.
My thing is, bro, How many times do we have to see stuff like this come out for people in power to like just not do it? Like shit, don't shit where you eat, bro. It's really that simple. Because we saw Ime Udoka go through this,
Yeah.
And
right, in
he
Boston.
was in a open relationship.
We saw it go with him, and it just happens to be really, really bad timing for Michigan. But like you said, Jacob, they are still able to
Yeah.
go out and get somebody. It's gonna be tougher now, for sure. It's gonna be tougher,
Yeah.
but you can go out there and see if you can get Jed Fish. I don't know why people are saying Kalen DeBoer. I don't know why you would leave Alabama.
You
That
know,
doesn't make
I
any sense
mean,
to me.
to be fair, if they lose and they go 10-4, he could be fired.
dude, he's not going to be. He made the playoffs.
I don't care. You think Bama fans are making the playoffs?
I mean, yeah.
No, I think they expect to be there. I think they expect to compete in the SEC title game
You
and
think
not
there's a
be.
possibility he gets fired if they
Yes.
No.
lose?
Mm-hmm.
No.
If they lose bad, if they lose like they lost in the SEC title game, I think he could be fired. Just because of the sole purpose of you just lost by 3 touchdowns. You got dominated in the title game. You got lucky to be in the title game. Games had to go in your favor for you to get in.
No, they just had to win out. They literally won the SEC regular season. They were the top seed. They were number one.
Yeah, it would have been Alabama. It would have been Alabama A&M because
Oh,
A&M
you're right.
fumbled.
The only way Bama wasn't getting
But
there is if they lost to Auburn. Bama controlled their own destiny.
And they beat Auburn because of the refs.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's not going to get fired.
You got crushed in the title game. If they lose bad in the first round, yes, he'll be fired.
I mean,
If if they lose in the second round and on, he'll be fine.
I don't think they lose to OU. I really don't. I mean,
They could.
unless OU has.
well,
Yeah,
w-
we can touch on that next week. Yeah. But
so Biff Poggi takes over as the interim head coach for at least for this game.
Texas to number two.
Jacob's a big fan of Biff,
Hell,
guys.
Huge
By the
fan of
way,
Biff Clinton.
hell.
uh, and
You
they're
can't
gonna
go.
see where they go from there. I mean, but the timeline is gonna be real tough. And we talked about this before we hopped on, guys. The domino effect, as far as players go. What happens with Bryce Underwood?
Which is why they're gonna have to. It's
What
why they're
happens
gonna.
with Justice Haynes? What
Not only
happens with
that,
all these talented players?
like they're gonna have to hire a coach within like a week because the portal opens in a month. So he's gonna have to start recruiting his own guy. Like they're gonna have to hire somebody. Like I would say within the next, at most 10 days.
Not necessarily. What if they keep Biff Poggi for a year, and then they are the top job next season?
I mean, you can't keep Biff.
I was thinking about that too, Pat. I like the way you're thinking.
As like an
Don't
intern
panic
tag.
and keep that guy there who's been there for a little while,
We keep the
who
whole
kind of
staff.
knows the structure of Michigan and what they like to do and the identity. See how next season goes, and then in the next coaching cycle, go get you the guy you really, really, really want.
Because
To
it's
be,
Michigan. You're still one of the top 10 brands in college football. Like,
I mean,
you
Yeah.
keep him for a year as the interim head coach, like Stanford did with Frank Reich. It allows you to still play, still everything, but he doesn't have to worry about, oh my God, is my job on the line? You're the interim head coach. Once the year is done, you'll stay on the staff or you can go somewhere else. He was the interim head coach already once or twice this year for a couple of games. So we've seen nothing changes with them. Like he has the rapport, he has the connections. He was there before he went to Charlotte. Or
honestly,
you
Yep. So
could
he was with
go
Harbaugh before.
he
Yep.
was hard. I mean, honestly, I mean that's not crazy because to your point, like Michigan, in my opinion, is still a top 5 job in America. Like
top 10, but
the other thing too that they could do if they want to keep it in house is they could always just hire Wink Martindale. Like
Yeah, I
he's
like that too.
long,
that's
long
what
time, long time NFL DC, successful college DC. Like why not give him a head coaching shot?
the only reason I say I like that, but he has no head coaching experience. Biff's at least been a head coach. They can still stay on the staff together,
Yeah, they can still have the staff together if
and you just let Biff be the head coach
if
and
Wink's the head coach.
Mark
I mean,
stay the DC.
it's not like Biff has a good head coach track record.
3-9 and 3-7.
I mean,
He
Wink.
was he was Jim Harbaugh's assistant head coach, and he was Sean Moore's assistant head coach.
Right. So why not keep him as the assistant head coach next year and just make Wink the head coach? I'm just like I'm just
And he's
spitballing.
old.
So, bro, Biff is older.
Yeah, I'm not saying to make Biff the permanent coach. I'm saying
Yeah,
give it to him for a year. You're
I
saying
still
to
I
think
make
think I think that I if I'm Michigan, that's how I'm thinking.
like you got
Placeholder for 1 year, but it is dangerous though
because you could be
because
really really bad.
because your players are gonna be like, okay, so where the hell are we going with this?
Right.
And when you don't get that commitment from the top, you're not gonna get the commitment from the players.
Like it, like I still think that they should go get Jesse Minter, but that's just me.
honestly, I still think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They're going to lose to Oregon every time they play. So Michigan will never win the Big Ten again since they got
I
seed.
I'm kind of I
As
kind of
crazy.
different from y'all though. I liked the Sherrone Moore thing.
Oh no,
I thought
when he got hired, I did too.
yeah, I thought it was pretty good. And the thing is, there's a there's a floor with Sherrone Moore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna bottom out or anything like that. They're gonna win a baseline amount of games.
yeah.
But I think there also is a low ceiling,
Yeah, I agree. I think,
and
yeah.
it's what we saw this year with 9-3.
Honestly, I like that because last year was 6-6. They made a bowl game. This year was 9-3. That's kind of his floor and his ceiling.
I think they still got to eight wins last
They were
year
8-4
with the
last
bowl
year. I
win
was gonna say,
with no quarterback.
his floor is his floor was 8-3. The best he was ever gonna be was 10-2.
Yeah,
But they
but
were never gonna be at. He kept them competitive.
but they
Like they
probably never were going to be the contenders like we saw for those 3 years
Yeah.
after COVID.
Yeah, but they also knew what the other teams were running.
That is very true as well. That is very, very true. Very, very true.
Here's a
Very
here's
true.
here's a crazy name I'm gonna throw out there.
Patrick Ravello, that'd be crazy. Honestly, he has a track record.
What about Gary Patterson?
You think he would like to come back to coach?
I think if it's
What's he
the
doing?
nothing
He's
right
just chilling
now.
right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be a terrible hire, but that's fair. Not that he's not a good coach. He left because he hates the NIL.
yeah.
Michigan is big for it. They're going to pay these players. You're going to have kids making more money than Gary Patterson ever had to deal with.
They
They're
could
not going to want
honestly.
to.
Sorry, what?
He's the kind of coach that runs a no bullshit program. They don't want to be around that
Yeah,
shit.
he's old school for sure. He's
I'm
old
not saying,
school.
yeah, it wouldn't be a
No,
bad
no.
hire because he's a really good coach.
I
I
was
just
just
think the
curious.
kids
Yeah,
there that have been so used to the culture there would not respond to that.
they could also go get Brian Kelly too. Like that's
That's
a
what I
way to.
said.
That's
That's
a
a way.
safe option.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
way
the
to keep.
safest option.
Not only that, that's a way to keep Bryce Underwood. The only reason he flipped from Brian Kelly to Michigan was because of the money, and he's from Michigan. So now you get to stay in your home state and play for the coach that you were committed to for 8 months.
And at the end of the day, fuck Brian Kelly, and he's gonna lose to Oregon every time they play.
Dude,
So
I hate Brian Kelly. But they could
Mhm.
go hire a Michigan alumni and a former
no,
O
I mean
lineman.
at some point Brian Kelly has to get hired, right? Why not Michigan?
They could go hire a former alumni and former O lineman. Or I mean, I'm sorry, former DB. Les Miles.
Charles Woodson, that'd be crazy, bro.
No, but Les Miles went to Michigan.
Yeah, but oh wait, you said not to lean in, right, Jimmy?
No, but I would say
Sometimes right. You said not to do this.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Brian
yeah. You be
Kelly would.
sleeping some day.
Brian Kelly, Jimmy, I'm with you. What you said with the safe, I think he would be the safe option,
Yeah.
and I think it's still a good way to keep Bryce Underwood. He gets to stay
Yeah.
Not
on.
only that, I mean, not only that, he's gonna win you games. He's gonna bring in good recruits. He got fired at LSU because he was going 9-3. At Michigan, you're Sherrone Moore.
Well, if you if you're in the Big Ten, the likelihood of you going 9-3 at Michigan is going to be lower because
True.
it's top heavy.
I was gonna
You're
say,
gonna you're gonna play Rutgers and Purdue and Wisconsin.
In
so he'll probably go
Nebraska.
9-3, 10-2, because he's not. It's always
Brian
F
Kelly
Brian.
can win 10 games in the
I was
Big
gonna
Ten
say,
easily.
it's F Brian Kelly now forever, but because of LSU. But yeah, he can go win 9-10 games. His he'll win 10 games, but he'll never win less than 8 games in the Big Ten, but he'll never win more than 10.
He'd probably never be at Ohio State.
or Oregon or
Yeah, or Oregon.
or Indiana.
Um,
Honestly, for what it is now, like
Yeah, hell nah, bro. Brian Kelly's but I agree. He would be a safe option. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know.